Many of you guys come to me and ask, how do I find deals? Where do deals come from? How can you get one? And there are many ways to get deals. Here's one way to get a deal. It is if you go to Google and you go Google search and you put in house for cash or I buy houses for cash. There's gonna be a list of people that are out there sourcing deals, looking for homeowners to sell them the house for cash. So you wanna put buying house for cash in Seattle or buying house for cash in Kirkland, wherever you want to go look. And you'll see this list of these people. What I would do is I would email them and say, hey, I'm an investor. I'm looking for a deal. If you come across a deal that fits my buy box, then I'll buy it from you. And chances are they'll send you deals because when they have a deal, they're going to send it to their most active buyers. And you want to be one of those. And if you message them, they'll send it to you because it's harder for a wholesaler to post it somewhere random and get 150 people messaging them. But if you're serious and you go directly to them, your chances of getting the deal is very, very high. Another one is networking. I love networking. We have a 10X real estate Facebook group that you can join, and we network all the time, and many of the people that come are investors. They buy hotels, apartments, multifamily, trailer park, storage, whatever you want, we have that space in there. So you just have to identify what you're really looking for. And once you communicate that, it'll come to you. It was funny because I posted on our 10X Real Estate Facebook group that I have an investor in Yakima and he's looking to buy cash. He has his own money, he's really ready to buy cash. And to the wholesaler, sent me a Yakima deal directly to me. It wasn't even on the group thread. They sent it directly to me and I looked at it, it looked decent, and I sent it over to my investor. Another way of doing it is obviously driving for dollars. And when you're driving and you see a bunch of abandoned cars in the front, the paint is chipping, maybe a blue tarp on the roof, those are red flags to stop your car, okay? Stop your car, write down the address, and there's different apps we can list it on here that you can go and look at the property owner and information. What I generally do is I write down their address and then I would go and call and email my title rep. And I will have my title rep run that title and find out who the owner is, do they live here, where do they live, and if I can write them a letter or send them a note or an email, phone number, and reach out to them. A lot of times, here's the trick, you guys, take a picture of the house, okay? Because many of these owners, they might have inherited the property from their parents and it's just sitting there cash flowing and they forget about it. And they don't know how bad the house is and it becomes a liability. So you wanna take a picture, email it or mail it to them and say, look, your house is falling apart and it's dangerous. It could be a liability. I would love to talk to you and buy this house cash from you. Works great. That's another tip you could do. My last one would be to do it yourself, right? So like myself, I do videos, I show people that I fix and flip, or I have rentals, or I'm looking for deals for my clients. I'm always in the space of doing what I love and letting people know what I'm looking for. And so when you are in action and you show people that you're doing things, they naturally will bring you deals. For example, my dad's a builder and he's always, in front of the construction site. He's always walking around lumber yards or Home Depot, right? And he's always bumping into other construction people, or he's bumping into his friend that drove to Home Depot to buy stuff to repair their house. And they come up to him all the time and say, hey, Kai, do you want to buy my house? And that's how I got my brother's house, right? Like he went to go eat and they knew he was building. And then they're like, hey, Kai, you want to buy my house? It has a piece of land on it. And my dad's like, okay. And then we wrapped it up. And now he's building 2 lots. We have 2 lots and we're building right now on my brother's house. We cut it in half and 2 lots and we just poured foundation on it. So things like that happen all the time when you're in motion, but you have to be conscious about it, right? You do videos, you have to be in action, and naturally those things will come. And I think if it's your first deal, partner with someone like us or other flippers or builders to get into that momentum, and then slowly you'll start building and stacking your deck.